Is the screen visible? Students, is the screen visible? Okay. So in the yesterday's class, we had started studying about we have studied about the how to take the list of for the for loop. We have seen different types possible list. We have studied from list of variables, list of command substitution, list we can take from the wildcards, and then we have studied that we can take the list or we can rename by using the base name. So base name, what is basically the meaning of this base name? Base name is used for extracting the last file in the path, or it is used to extract the file name from the absolute path. Here we have seen base name. This is a keyword. So in this path here, decimal to binary.pl, dec to bin.pl is the base file. Means it is the last file which is present in the path. So we want to extract this path. We can extract this file by using the base name as the keyword there. See what is the output? It will be displayed as dec2bin.pl. So now similarly we can use the base name to replace. We can use the base name to rename or replace. Now how we can do this here? Another example they have given here. Base name second ux second.txt and txt. When you are having such kind of command, that time what this base name will do, it will strip off the second parameter from the first pattern. It will strip off the second pattern from the first. Now see here, ux second dot txt. See, it is asking you to remove txt. So what will be my output? Ux second dot. Dot will remain as it is. So wherever txt comes, that will be stripped off. Okay. So this is how. And we have seen an example wherein we are converting all the txt files to doc file. How we are doing that? See, for is a loop, file is a variable. We are searching for the file in where star.txt means all those files which are in all those files which are ending with a txt. So what we are going to do here, all those files we are extracting the names first. See, left name is a variable is equal to base name dollar file. What is dollar file? Whatever we are getting here. See, dot star dot txt. So there are, for example, three files: 1.txt, 2.txt, 3.txt. All these three files will be matched with this pattern, that is star.txt. 1.txt, 2.txt and 3.txt. For the first time, file value will be 1.txt. So here dollar file means 1.txt space txt means what? It is of this kind, 1.txt space txt means it is going to remove the txt from this first pattern. So here one dot will remain, that one dot will be stored in this left name. Next see here, move what is this? Move dollar file. What is my dollar file? 1.txt dollar left name. What is dollar left name here? I have got one dot. So one dot doc. So we are renaming the 1.txt to 1.doc. Like this, one by one, all the files will be renamed here. So this is the last method from which we can take the elements for the for loop. Next, we studied about something called as shift and set. This shift and set, they are used to set the command line parameters, or they are used to set the positional parameters. What are positional parameters? We have studied in the previous class. Yes, tell me, what are positional parameters? What are positional parameters? Anybody? Yes. Positional parameters are nothing but the command line arguments. Whenever you are going to execute a file, execute any program, then what arguments you are giving, those are all called as the positional parameters. $0, $1, $2, we have seen this in the previous concepts, is it not? So those are the positional parameters. Now see here, a case, date, cut, d, minus f1 in. So this is what, this is a it is a command. We want to set the values for these command. How do we set? Using the set command here. Set 987623456213. So $1 will be set to 9867. This is $2 and this is $3. So slowly we are means by using, we are setting the positional parameters by using this set command. You can see here we are printing echo /$1. What does this /$1 mean? Yes, tell me, what does /$1 mean? Yeah, tell me. What does /$ mean? Yes. Okay, what is this $1? At least tell me that one. What is $1? What is $1? Am I audible or not? $1 is the first command line argument. Okay, $1 is the first command line argument. So /$1. See, this is backslash constant. We are negating the meaning of $1. I don't see $1 means it will be printing the first command line argument. But if I am saying /$1 means it is negating the command line, first dollar command line. Okay, see here, $1 is $1. This /$1 means it will be printed as it is. I am negating, escaping. We have studied about escaping and quoting, is it not? So like that, this is escaping. If we are using a backslash in front of any keywords of the Unix system, then those special meaning of this $1 will be lost. So here $1 is, see, first $1 is 786. Next, second $2 is second $2, whatever the values are given there, those values will be printed. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 2, 1, 3, those will be printed. Okay, then see, this is next what we are having, echo the $# arguments are $*. What is $# telling you? Anybody? What is $# telling? What is $#? $# tells the total number of command line arguments. How many command line arguments we have given here? 1, 2 and 3. So see here 3. Then $*. What does $* tell? $* will print all the positional parameters as a single string. All these are printed as a single string here. Like this we are going to use this set. Then next they have taken here same example. What they are saying? Set $set date. So what is the output of date? The output of date, it will tell you the day, date, timing and year, is it not? So in date also we are having a different parameters here. So these different parameters will be set to the positional parameters. Here set date, Wednesday means $1, Jan is $2, 8 is $3, this timing is $4, IST is $5 and 2003 is $6. So like this we are going to set this using this command. Next, the date today is, see, date is indicating which one? See, date is what? It is Jan 8 2003 is the date, is it not? Jan 8 2003. What is this Jan? Jan is what? $2. See, this is $1 means this will become $2. This is $3, 4, 5, 6. So $2, $3 and $6. I am printing those. So $2 will be Jan 8 2003. So like this, using the date, what they are telling here is directly values you can give, or you can give the any command for setting the positional parameters. Next we have studied about the shift. Shift means it is shifting one side to the left all the time. Okay, it is shifting one side left to the time. See, once I use the shift, this is the date. This is the date I have displayed, Wednesday, Jan 8. So if I do shift, this is actually $0, this is $1, this is $2. So if I shift this, the left side, the first parameter will be lost, and what we have, $1 will be Jan, $2 will be 8. So $1, $2, $3. See, $1 has become Jan, $2 is 8. What is $3? The next number. So shift 2 means 2 times it is shifting. So once when I shift 1, this will go away. Once I shift this once more, this 8 will go away. So next this will be $1, this is $2 and $3. So like this you are going to use the shift operator. Have you understood this one? This is a simple example which we have seen yesterday program. Then we have also seen about set minus minus. So when you are going to use this set minus minus to set the positional parameters, sometimes what happens when the output is starting with a minus, then the shell will interpret as an option. It will not interpret here. Now set ls minus l. What ls minus l will do? What ls minus l will do? Fast, this is very easy. ls minus l. What is ls minus l? Write the answer in the chat box. What is ls minus l? Yes, ls will tell the list of files. Minus l, what minus l will do? What minus l will do? Minus l will display the attributes of those files. See, when we are displaying the attributes of those files, we are having what? We are having a first permissions, then we are having so many things. So when I am doing ls minus l for unit 1, minus rw, this is starting with a permission but with a minus symbol. But when a minus symbol is used, when a hyphen is encountered by the shell, it will understand or it will interpret that this particular command is an option. So to negate that we are using a double minus. So if we do set minus minus ls minus l unit 1, then what it will do? This complete thing will be taken as a $1 continued by $2, $3 and so on. So like this. Next, today we will be studying about the here document. What is this here document? See, whenever you are going to execute the commands, that time you need to give the input to it. Okay, so you can give directly input through the command line argument, or you can directly give input by storing the input in some other file. These are the two ways. Okay, how do you give the input? You can specify the input when you are as a positional parameters. Now here we are having like this one. See, emp.lst, saxena. These are all the positional parameters. These are all the inputs to this command. These are all the inputs. This is one method of giving the input as a positional parameters. Second method is you can store the inputs in some other file, and that file can be given as an argument. This is another method. But there are many commands which do not take file name as an argument. For example, we are having a mailx as a command. Okay, this is also one command which does not take file name as an argument. That time how you are going to give the input. So using this here document symbol, this is a here document symbol. Using this here document, you can tell the command that input is in the same script. Input is in the same script. So no need to go anywhere for taking the input. Let us take the example here. See, mailx Sharma. Sharma is the user of this program. Mailx is a command. Okay, next, don't worry what is mailx and all. Just we will see here how we are going to give the input using the here command, that document. That is what we will be studying. Mailx Sharma. See, this here document command mark. Then here I started giving all the input. Your program for printing the invoices has been executed on date. Check the print queue. The updated file is known as $file name. So this is my total input which I am giving. 3 lines of input. Directly I am giving from the keyboard itself here. Okay, and see, mark is started here, mark is ended. Means after this here document symbol, whatever variable you are using, it acts as a delimiter. What it do? It acts as a delimiter. Means it tells the what is that, shell. This delimiter tells the shell that input is being written here. What delimiter you are using to start the here document, the same thing should be used for ending. It means that this is a one program. In the program itself you are giving the input there. So the here document, what it tells, the here document tells that the input is present in the same file, it is present in the same script, no need to take anywhere. So that is the meaning of the here document. And this word, it does not print, it does not show up, means it will not be printed. Whatever you are using here as a delimiter, that delimiter will not be printed on the screen. The delimiter will not be printed on the screen. Any variable you can use. Here we have used mark, next you can use the delimiter itself. Any variable can be used here when you are using this here document. Understood what is here document? Yes, here document, have you understood? Instead of giving the input in the positional parameters, or instead of giving the input from the another file, we can give the input in the same command by using this here document. And in this here document also we can use the different commands. See, here we are using a date, we have enclosed it between the back quotes. These are the back quotes, so we have enclosed them between the back quotes. So that is also permitted. We can use the commands for substitution. See, here command substitution is permitted. Variable evaluation, see, dollar file name, fl name. See, fl name is a variable, dollar file name is the value of that file name will be displayed. No spaces are permitted. See, here starting mark, here you have to not give any space, then a mark. When you are completing the input, when the input is completed, and when you are writing the ending delimiter, this is the ending delimiter, here you have to not give any spaces. So this is how the here document will work. Then here document can be used for interactive programs. Now we have seen in the previous program emp1.sh. So emp1.sh, what that program was doing? Just a second. That program is not there in this file. emp1.sh, what it was doing is it was searching a file. Okay, it was searching a pattern in a file name. So it was taking, like, enter the pattern to be searched, enter the file name in which the pattern to be searched. So that is what it was taking. 273 page number. It's not there here. Okay. Okay. So this emp1.sh, what it was doing is it was searching a pattern using the grep command in some file. So that time we were giving here two commands. Is it? We were giving the two parameters. First one is the pattern which we want to search, and the second one is the file name in which we want to search. So now example here you can see a directory is the director is the pattern which I want to search. I want to search in the file emp.lst. So these are the two parameters which would be given during the as the positional parameters. But now see here, instead of providing the positional parameters directly using the here document, I am writing here. See, this is here document command end. End is a delimiter here. So director and emp.lst. So director is the $1 and emp.lst is the $2. The input we are giving here itself. So if I execute this emp.sh file, enter the pattern to be searched. Enter the file name to be used for searching. See here directory from emp.lst searching. See, it is not taking anything here. It is not taking any value because already values you have specified in the as the here document itself. So it will do the searching and it will show the output. So like this here document can be used for giving the input directly. Last topic of this module is about the trap. See, what happens in trap is whenever there are abnormal conditions in the program will terminate automatically. Is it not? When the program terminates automatically, there are many other files which are opened, which are related, or whenever there is an interrupt, that time also the program will be terminated suddenly. If the program is terminated suddenly, it is having many files open. When it is having many files open, many resources are being used, those resources will not be freed or those will not be released, and the open file also will not be closed. This will cause inconsistent fake data. Sometimes the data may be lost, is it not? Or the data may be lost and the memory space simply it may be occupied because of sudden termination of the program. To avoid that, we are going to use the command that is a trap. We are going to use the command that is a trap. What is the syntax here? Trap, command list and signal list. So trap is a statement here which is allowing you to what it is doing here, do the things you want in the case of a script receives a signal. Whenever there is it is just like exception handling. You have studied no exceptions. Have you studied exceptions? Exceptions are the means abnormal conditions when occurring which cause the termination of the program. So in when termination of the program happens, what do you want to do? That you can set it by using this trap uh, statement. Okay, its syntax is first you are giving a command list and a signal list. What is signal list? Signals means they are the commands which will instruct the shell to do something. They are the commands which will instruct the shell to do some commands. So let us see example, then you will understand. See here, script, when script is sent any of the signals in the signal list. Signal list can be there are many types of signals. All those signals like terminating the signal, terminating the complete program, or terminating the current section of the program. Like this you are having many signals. So that we'll be studying later, but just for now, signal means it is an instruction which is to be given to that program. Signal is an instruction which is given to the program. Then how it will do? See here, trap. Next we are having what here? We have a command list to perform. So what is command list? RM, yes, $star. What is $? Star is a wildcard. What does $? mean? We have studied this, no? $, means it will indicate the current process IDs of the user. It will indicate the current processes of the user, $. So $star means all the processes, all the PIDs of the user. Trap, then we are having the command. We are having RM command and followed by that we are having an echo command. It is saying program interrupted. So this is the command which will be executed. Then we are having an exit status here. Exit means it will come out of that complete program. These are what? These are signals. HUP, INT and term. These are the signals. Signal int, signal HUP and signal term. These are all the signals which are used to terminate a program. These are the signals which are used to terminate a programs. All the signals will be having their own integer numbers. For example, see, and the signals will be prefixed with SIG. Now you can see here, SIG HUP, SIG INT, SIG term. So all these signals hup and int and term, these are the signals which are used for terminating a program. The signals will be always prefixed with SIG, and each signal will be having their own integer number. Now signal hup is having a value 1, signal int is having a value 2, and signal term is having a value 15. So instead of using hup, int and term, you can directly use the numbers also. But using the name of the signal is more recommended. Why it is more recommended? Because each of the shell will follow its own meaning of the number. See, in the corn shell, hup may be having a number 1, but in a bourne shell or in a bash shell, this hup may be having a number 0. So each of them will be having their own meanings. So instead of using the numbers directly, we can use the name of the signals here. How this is working? See, first the signal trap is a signal handler. Now there is first of all understand when this trap will be executed. So this trap will be executed when an interrupt is generated. When an interrupt is generated, the trap signal will be executed. Then what in this line of command, what it will do? First, it will execute this remove $hash, means it will remove all those files of the current user. Why? Because interrupt is generated, that user is going to close the programs. Since he is closing that program, what are the other files related to that user also should be closed. That is why we are using $hash, $star. PIDs of all those processes will be removed and will be echoed. See, simply if we echo, we cannot understand why we are echoing. Is it not? So we can why we are removing. We will not understand. So we are displaying a message that program is interrupted. First, we will remove all the files of the current user. Removing the PIDs means process IDs or all the programs of the current user. After removing, we are displaying a message that program is interrupted, and we are exit. Exit status means it will tell you whether the program is successfully executed or not. Here it is interrupted, means the program is not successfully executed. So the exit status will be a non-zero value. Finally, we are having this three signals they are giving, that is signal hup, signal int and signal term. These three signals are used for terminating all the processes. So like this we are using the trap symbol. So with this we will complete the second module. If you are having any doubts, you can ask. We have